Welcome to my channel. When you speak English, do you feel like your brain stops working? You want to say something, but the words are gone. Your mind becomes quiet. You feel stuck. This video is for you. I will tell you how to keep thinking while speaking English. Don't stop thinking. Don't stop learning. And don't stop growing. Keep watching until the end. Because one simple idea could change the way you speak forever. Chapter 1. Why your mind goes blank. When you speak English, have you ever tried to speak English, but nothing came out? You knew the word yesterday. You said it last week. But now your brain is quiet. You feel stuck. This is called a blank moment, and it happens to almost every English learner. Let me tell you a story. Ravi is learning English. He is a good student. He watches videos. He remembers new words. He even writes in English. One day, his teacher asks him a question. "What did you do yesterday?" Ravi looks up. He opens his mouth, but no words come out. His mind is blank. He feels nervous. He wants to speak, but he can't. So he stays silent. Why does this happen? You know the word. You know the answer. But still, your brain becomes quiet when it's time to speak. This is very normal. It happens because your brain is trying to protect you. Yes, protect you. When you feel nervous or afraid, your brain becomes alert. It thinks something is wrong. It wants to keep you safe. So it stops. It freezes. It says, "Let's be careful. Let's not make a mistake. Let's wait." That's why your mind goes blank. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're not stupid. You're just scared of making a mistake. You're scared of speaking wrong. You're scared of feeling embarrassed. But here's something important to remember. Your brain is strong, but it needs training. You are teaching your brain how to speak English. You are also teaching your brain how to think while speaking. Many learners only practice speaking. They repeat words. They learn grammar. They do speaking exercises. But they don't practice thinking in English. So when it's time to speak, their brain stops. Why? Because it doesn't know how to think in English yet. It's like this. You learned how to run, but you didn't learn how to walk. So now, when you try to speak, your brain can't take the first step. Let's look at some common blank mind moments. Someone asks you, "Where are you from?" You know the answer, but your brain is silent. You want to say, "I'm tired," but you forget the word tired. You are in a group, and everyone is speaking English fast. You feel lost, so your mind just shuts down. These moments are scary, but they are also normal. Many learners experience the same thing. And the good news? There is a way to fix it. The first step is awareness. You need to understand this. Your brain needs thinking practice, not just speaking practice. You don't need big words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to keep your brain active in English. Start with small thoughts, simple ideas. Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Don't wait until you feel ready. If your brain stops, start it again. Give it a signal. It's okay, let's try. Because here's the truth. When your brain is afraid, it stops. But when your brain feels safe, it starts to speak. So help your brain feel safe, make mistakes, smile at yourself, and say, "It's okay. I'm learning." Now let me ask you a question. What if you could learn to keep your brain active while speaking? What if your thoughts didn't stop, even when you feel nervous? Chapter 2. How to train your brain to think in English. In Chapter 1, we talked about those blank moments when your brain goes silent, even though you know English. Now, let's talk about the solution. If you want to speak more, you must think more. In English. Yes, that's the secret. Most learners try to speak English by force. They study grammar. They memorize vocabulary. They do exercises. But when it's time to talk, nothing comes out. Why? Because they never trained their brain to think in English. So what does that mean? To think in English means to have simple, natural thoughts. In English, inside your mind. It's not about saying big words. It's not about grammar rules. It's about small, clear thoughts you say to yourself every day. Let me show you how. Start small. You don't need full sentences at the beginning. Start with just one word. Look around you and name things. Phone, water, chair, window. Then slowly add 2 words. Cold water, big chair, blue window. Next, build a small sentence. This water is cold. That chair looks soft. The window is open. You are not speaking out loud. You are thinking, in your mind, in your head, in your voice. This is powerful. Why? Because your brain is learning a new habit. And habits are stronger than knowledge. Talk to yourself, in your mind. Yes, it's okay to talk to yourself, in English. Here's an example. You wake up in the morning, say to yourself, "I am tired. I want coffee." Today is Monday. When you brush your teeth, "I am brushing my teeth." This water is cold. I need to buy toothpaste. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need long, clever words. You just need practice. Every day, every moment. This is thinking time. And thinking time is speaking preparation time. Use real life. You don't need a textbook to think in English. Use your real life, your normal day, your world. When you walk outside, look around and think, that car is blue. It's hot today. I see a cat. This road is quiet. When you are at work or school, think, I have a meeting. I need to send an email. I am tired. I want lunch. When you're at home, I am watching a video. Dinner smells good. Where is my phone? These are real thoughts, and real thoughts become real speaking. One word at a time. Don't wait for perfect sentences. Don't wait for confidence. Start with what you can say, not what you can't. Here's how to build up. Say one word. Coffee. Then add a word. Hot coffee. Then build a sentence. I want hot coffee. Now you're thinking in English. You are training your brain to stay in English. Not to translate. Not to freeze. Just to stay active and simple. You are building a habit. Thinking in English is a skill. And like any skill, it grows with use. At first, your brain will try to go back to your first language. That's normal. But the more you practice, the easier it gets. You'll stop translating. You'll stop freezing. You'll start flowing. You are building a habit that makes speaking easier. So remember, speak to yourself in your head. Use real life. Start with small thoughts. Think every day. In English. This is not just language practice. This is brain practice. And here's the truth. If you want to speak more, you must think more. In English. Chapter 3. The 5-second rule that keeps your brain awake. So far, you've learned 2 big ideas. Why your mind goes blank when speaking English. How to start thinking in English every day. Now let's add a 3rd tool, a simple rule that can change your English speaking. It's called the 5-second rule. What is it? It means this. Never stop thinking for more than 5 seconds while speaking English. That's it. Just stay mentally active, even if you don't know the perfect word. Even if your grammar is not right. Even if your mind feels slow. Your brain must stay awake, because silence is the real danger. Silence kills confidence. Have you ever paused too long during a conversation? Maybe you forgot a word. Maybe you were trying to make the sentence perfect. Maybe your brain just froze. After a few seconds of silence, you feel embarrassed. Your confidence drops. You stop speaking. Your brain gives up. That's why the 5-second rule is so powerful. It keeps you going. It gives your brain something to do. And when your brain is busy, it stays awake. Fill the gaps with simple English. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be perfect. But you do need to keep your mind moving. Here are some ways to do that. Use thinking words. These words give your brain time. Well, let me think. I'm not sure, but that's a good question. Repeat your last word. This buys you 1 more second. I went to the supermarket. She is very kind, very, very kind. Ask yourself a simple question, like, what's the word? How can I say this? Let me try another way. Use safe phrases. These help when you're stuck. I'll try to explain. It's hard to say, but I don't know the word, but I'll describe it. These are small tricks, but they keep your brain awake. Practice slow, continuous thinking. You don't need to speak fast. Speed is not the goal. Flow is the goal. Speaking English is like riding a bicycle. You must keep moving, even slowly, or you fall. So talk slowly, but don't stop for too long. Think of it like this. 1 second, okay. 3 seconds, still fine. More than 5 seconds, time to say something. Even 1 small word helps. The mistakes are better than silence. Many learners stay silent because they're afraid to make a mistake. But here's the truth. A mistake is not a problem. A long silence is. Why? Because a mistake still keeps your brain in motion. A silence lets fear take control. So say something. Anything. I don't know the word. I forget. Let me try again. It's not clear, but I'll explain. When you say something, your brain stays awake. When you say nothing, your brain shuts down. The 5-second rule in action. Let's say you're speaking and your mind goes blank. You can. Repeat your last word. I want to, want to, Use a thinking phrase. Let me think. I want to say. Use a safe sentence. I don't know the word, but I'll try another way. Just keep thinking. Keep going. Don't let 5 seconds pass in silence. Train this like a muscle. Start with practice by yourself. Then try it in real conversations. Your challenge today, try the 5-second rule. When you speak English, don't go silent. Use simple English. Repeat words. Say something, anything, within 5 seconds. See what happens to your confidence. See how your brain feels. Notice how you stay on. You don't have to be fast, you just have to stay awake. Try the 5-second rule today and see how it changes your speaking. Chapter 4. Practice speaking. While thinking. Even alone. You've learned why your brain goes blank. You've learned how to think in English. You've learned the 5-second rule to stay mentally awake. Now it's time to practice speaking while thinking, even when you are alone. Many learners wait for real conversations. They wait for a friend, a class, a teacher. But here's the secret. You don't need anyone else to practice thinking and speaking. You can train your brain by yourself. And when you do, something powerful happens. Your thoughts become faster. Your words come more easily. And your confidence grows. Let's learn how. Talk to yourself in simple English. This is the easiest place to start. Just speak to yourself out loud. You can say things like, I am making tea. This shirt is blue. It's hot today. I have a meeting at 4. Say what you see. Say what you feel. Say what you are doing. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about grammar. The goal is simple. Think and speak at the same time. When you talk to yourself, your brain learns how to keep thinking in English. Even 5 minutes a day makes a big difference. Mirror practice. Watch yourself think. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Start speaking. It may feel strange at first. That's okay. Say things like, Hi, how are you? I am practicing English. Let's talk about today. What did I eat for breakfast? As you speak, watch your face. See how your mouth moves. Notice your expressions. Listen to your voice. You are not just speaking, you are watching yourself think. This helps you get comfortable with your own English. It builds confidence, even when no one is watching. Picture talk. Describe what you see. Take any photo. Look at it for a few seconds, then describe it out loud. For example, if you see a picture of a family at a park, say, There are 3 people. A woman is sitting. A boy is running. They look happy. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just speak and keep thinking. You can use photos from your phone, books, or the internet. You can also use real life. Describe what's around you. This is great for building thought flow. Your brain keeps moving. Your words keep coming. Shadowing. Copy and speak immediately. Shadowing is a powerful method. It means listening to English and repeating it immediately. Here's how. Choose a short video or audio in English. Play 1 sentence. Repeat it out loud, right after the speaker. Try to match the voice, speed, and tone. For example, audio. I like to walk in the morning. You. I like to walk in the morning. Shadowing trains your brain to listen, think, and speak, all at the same time. Do this for just 5 minutes a day. Your fluency and thinking speed will improve quickly. Speak slowly, but don't stop. Remember the 5-second rule from Chapter 3? Here's how it connects. When you speak to yourself, describe a picture or shadow a sentence. Don't stop thinking for more than 5 seconds. It's okay to speak slowly. It's okay to pause. But always keep your thoughts alive. If you forget a word, say, what is the word? Let me think. I want to say, even these small words train your brain to stay awake. More speaking equals more thinking. The more you speak, the easier it is to think. The more you think, the easier it is to speak. It's a simple rule, and it's true for every learner. And when you practice alone, there is no pressure. You don't feel judged. You don't feel nervous. You can try again. You can make mistakes. You can speak slowly. You can enjoy it. Every word you say is training your brain. You are training your brain to be brave. English is not just about words. It's not just grammar. It's not only vocabulary. It's about how you think. It's about how you handle fear. It's about how you keep going, even when your brain wants to stop. Every time you practice alone, every time you speak out loud, every time you keep your thoughts moving, you are not just learning English. You are training your brain to think bravely. And that is a skill that changes everything. Now you know the secret. Don't stop thinking when you speak English. Even if you speak slowly, even if you make mistakes, even if you forget words, just keep thinking. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you become more confident every day. If you liked this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. I make videos just for English learners like you, easy to follow and full of useful ideas. Now tell me in the comments, what do you do when your mind goes blank in English? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And remember, keep thinking in English.